Reporting for the InterMountain Christian News, I'm Dr. Anthony Harper here at the White House. Dr. Anthony Harper here in the James Brady Press Room of the White House to talk about Ilhan Omar, the Congresswoman from Minnesota that was fired from her position on the Foreign Relations Committee of the House. So this is regarding her anti-Semitic views on different issues, her hatred for the Jewish people, for Israel, and the different forms of anti-Semitism that are usually not talked about, and that is the matter of not only the hatred of Israel, the support for the Palestinian state idea to divide Israel, force Israel, pressure Israel on this matter. Biden administration is directly funding anti-Semitic organizations like the Palestinian Authority, which has a pay-for-slave program to reward people for killing a Jewish person. There's also the support of the Biden administration in funding the anti-Semitic UN agency, UNRWA, which incites kids to violence against the Jewish people. Very troubling issues. In addition to other forms of anti-Semitism, of course, there's conversations with Iran and not condemning Iran and their hatred for the Jewish people, as well as the desecration of the Jewish cemetery in Vilnius, Lithuania, and elsewhere, and also BDS, the boycott, divestment, and sanctions of Israeli products. So the big issue overall is hypocrisy regarding the condemning of Israel on this matter. The Biden administration funding anti-Semitic organizations is very troubling, and wanting to know what the Biden administration will do now in light of Ilhan Omar being fired and this rise of anti-Semitism, for the Biden administration to condemn anti-Semitism in all of its forms and to stop the funding to the Palestinian Authority as well as UNRWA. Curious about what the White House response will be on that matter. Update since my report in the James Brady Press Room today is that I was up at the press secretary's office and I saw her and tried to get her attention I've been trying to address this issue of the rise of anti-Semitism in response to Ilhan Omar, the Congresswoman from Minnesota, being fired from the Foreign Relations Committee of the House. And I've talked with her scheduler, Robert, about our Christian concerns about the rise of anti-Semitism and the clear support for a Palestinian state to divide Israel as a form of anti-Semitism. But press secretary scheduler, Robert, refuses to schedule my meeting with the press secretary and defers me to her deputy press secretary, Andrew Bates. So very alarming for over 1 billion people in the world that identify as Christians, that she refuses to acknowledge Christian concerns.